why good morning or afternoon or even evening, depending on when you're watching this video. Welcome back to Blanks to Go. Sorry for our long absence, but you know how life is. Had a few things I had to handle, but now that we got them all together, I can get back and start making more content. Yay! I've missed you all, and I can't wait to share some of the new exciting projects. I have been getting a lot of the messages and a lot of the feedback, and I want to thank you because that helps me to move forward because I'm not always sure if you're gaining any valuable insight from anything that I do. So I want to thank you in advance. If this is your first time joining, welcome. And if you're a subscriber and you're coming back for more, I do appreciate you. Thank you. Anyhow, project for today. We are going to do a photo frame, or kind of looks like this before we start, okay? And what I am going to show you is how I created the template, or how to use the template that I created for this, and how to end up printing it. So I've already kind of sped up the process some to do some of the printing, so that way this won't take forever, okay? So I'm hoping maybe we can have this project done in about 10 minutes or so. Well, it'll take longer in real life, but my goal for the video is 10 minutes. That way you can get back to normal life as well. Anyhow, these frames will be on our website soon. I'm getting everything uploaded, which is www.blankstogo.com. My other laptop died. They had the photo editing software on it, and I don't want to rebuy it right now. So what I'm going to do is try to turn the tablet so that way you can see what's going on with this laptop, and then we'll move forward. So one moment. Okay, so welcome back. This template will also be available if you buy the frame. I'll send you the template for free. Otherwise, if you've purchased the frames from somewhere else, you're more than welcome to purchase the template from me. Okay. So when you get the template, it'll look something like this, okay? The reason why I have it color coordinated is to allow you to understand where you should be designing and where you should not. And what I did is I took this design and I brought it on over to another place. So I'll just copy it all again, just so I can show you on my final piece what I've done. Okay, so let's copy that for right now. But the yellow place is where we're going to have our photo at. When you're putting your photo and even your text, you are not going to reverse it. Okay, so you're going to print it out as is. This is not a flipped project. And let's see if I can get you to show us it. It'll tell you, bring the images in and place in the desired design box. When preparing to press, medium to light pressure, do not flip your image. Okay? All right, so let's go on over to where I was working on the design. Couldn't figure out what I wanted to put on there, so I just went with something simple, or somewhat of a simple design that I could even give to someone as a gift should I choose so, which is her piece, His Calm. I found this image on Google, so I do not own the image. Okay, so I cannot sell you the image either. So what I had done is, let me see here. Well, you can see my boxes. This is the outer box here. So what I'm going to do is put my colors back in. Here. Let's see. If I start putting my colors back so you can see. There was the outline box at one point. Let's paste it so you can see here. So you see this green right here represents the red design space. Okay. Then this little red line here. Let's see here. Go ahead and put a color in there. Put that back black. That is part where we will not print because it's going to be glass there and we want it to show through like reflection. And that's the same for here. It's going to show for reflection. So that's why I just have this plain without any color, but I'll put the black back so you can kind of see how my design was. Okay. I added the wording, her piece, his calm, and black love in the red design space. It did not get flipped. When I put the image in, the only thing I did was just bring my image in and stretch it to the size that I needed. Okay, that way it covered that box up for you. Now, I have not printed this before, or I should say I have not pressed this before. So this is going to be the first time pressing it, so you get to see it along with me, because that's what I like to do, is show how it goes. So once you find your design, you create your design, you go ahead and print it face up. So the only thing I did was just control print, and I had printed it face up. Okay. Did not mirror the image. So that's just going to give us the basics on the laptop. What I'm going to do now is switch back over, so get the heat press hot. We can talk about the picture, the pressing, and see our final result. So one moment. Okay, so I might be a little bit over my 10 minutes in the end, but we shall see. So the first thing I'm going to do before I even turn my heat press on is to check my pressure. Because remember, I said I want it light. This is too heavy, so it will cause it to crack. So I'm going to go ahead and twist it up and loosen it up and see. Because I want to pretty much just maybe one screw there. I want it real light. See? Light pressure is what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to get the heat press going on. Get my temp back up, because I want it at least 380 to 400. So I'm going to set it to that set it to the 400 for sublimation. 60 seconds is where I kind of have it at. So while that's getting hot. Now, the frame. You remember I was telling you about the black while we were pressing. So now you can see where the glass is on there. Our design is going to come through on the frosted pieces. So since this is a picture, I have to also make sure I watch where I'm going to have the little dial to hold up the image. So my image should be this way. What I like about being able to do this is, as you're putting it down and getting it lined up, I don't know if you can see that good, but you're going to be able to see the image through there, okay? So what I'm going to do is pause this up for 1 second, get me all taped up, and come on back and show you what I have. Okay, so now that I have everything taped down, for this particular project, as you can see, I am using Crafting Besties paper. So this is Crafting Besties paper. The ink is still Printer Jack ink, because I have not had to switch it up none yet. I'm using my Epson 2720 to print this, so you do not need a large format printer or anything like that. Let's see if I can get this where you can see the picture coming through, where you can kind of see the wording. So then that way I'm sure of what I have going on the other side. So what I'm doing is just waiting for my press to get up to heat. When I press this, of course the glass side is down, just like that. And I'm just waiting to get to temperature. So once we get up to temperature, we'll come on back and press it up. Well, it's almost up to temperature, but I figured since while I'm waiting for it to get there, I'll show you what happens. When you order your frame, it'll come in a box, kind of like this. It has a bubble wrap on it. It has your stick, and then a cap that you're going to screw on once you have your picture. And it has like a little diamond on it, or, you know, faux diamond, for those who like to bling bling. All right. Okay, we are back, and we are finally at the temperature. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead, just for my own safety, and instead of using another blowout sheet, I'll just use a Teflon sheet to kind of go over my design. And I'm hoping my light pressure is enough pressure. Probably should have been a little bit more. I just gave it 2 squeezes around there. Hoping it doesn't crack. We shall see. That way you're able to see the finished product. And we're just over a little bit of what I said. That's okay. I'm going to get back better with my timing. Hope you don't mind. Like I said, the paper is Crafting Besties. The ink is Printer Jack. The printer is the Epson 2720. The frames, you'll be able to get them on Blanks to Go. They are heavy. They are roughly 1.12 pounds each. So it's better to buy them in bulk. That way you can use flat rate shipping or buy multiple things again so you can use flat rate shipping. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see how this is done. Can't really tell from the back side if it took. Oh. Okay, so for me, I'm going to press it one more time just to make sure it all got on there because it did not get a nice hard press. So get that press back on. I'm glad I can see through the paper. On the opposite side, give it a little zhuzh, just a little bit more pressure. Because that was too light of a pressure. But what I like is because it's glass, when you turn the glass upside down, you can see that it did not press, so I didn't have to remove the paper, so I'm hoping it doesn't cause any shadowing. Regardless, you guys will see at this time how it comes out. And if it's a fail, I'll have to try it again on another day. But these make great Christmas gifts. The holidays coming around, anniversaries, weddings, baby showers. For those with rainbow babies, a way to honor your rainbow baby. Doo-dee-doo. Better that time with the more pressure. Yes, I could probably do it one more time just to make sure, but let me show you what it looks like so far. And see, we're still attached to the paper, but the bottom isn't completely done, so I'm gonna just hit it one more time just because I'm going for, yeah, so more pressure. But you see how it came through. It's like beautiful. Oh, gosh. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. Yay. It'll get me to get my mojo back. I'm thinking about doing one of the, well, I have Christmas coming up, and see, now I have a large format printer, so I don't want to be having to piece together stuff anymore since I don't have to. So I'm thinking about doing my Christmas stockings and showing you how to use one of the templates. Get your stocking pressed on both sides. Great sales with the holidays coming. Using Hobby Lobby stockings. I don't necessarily sell stockings unless I sell them already done. I just use the ones from Hobby Lobby. They're great quality. Yes, they're like $7 or something like that if you catch them with the coupon. But when you're customizing them, I mean, you'll still get your money back off of that. I have customers from last year asking me, am I doing stockings this year? Because they want new ones, better pictures. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Bam. I'm satisfied. Look at that. Okay. So these frames, you will be able to snatch them up on my website, www.blanks2go. I want to thank you for joining us today. I'll even have a picture so you can see the final picture.